What's going on, everyone? It's me again, SR-BX-2021-034. This is out of the NASDAQ BX. It's another notice of filing and immediate effectiveness of proposed rule change to amend the expiration time frame of long-term index option series. Let's take a look. Purpose. The exchange proposes to amend BX Options 2, Section 4, Obligations of Market Makers and Lead Market Makers, Option 2, Section 5, Market Maker Quotations, and Options 4A, Section 12, Terms of Index Option Contracts. Specifically, the exchange proposes to amend the expiration time frame of Long-Term Option Series, or LEAPs. Options 2, Sections 5D, 2A, currently provides bid-ask differentials shall not apply to any option series until the time to expiration is less than 9 months for index options. Similarly, Options 4A, Sections 12B, currently states, notwithstanding the provisions of paragraph A3, BX options may list long-term index options series that expire from 9 to 60 months from the date of issuance. Index long-term option series may be based on either the full or reduced value of the underlying index. Reduced value. This is great info right here. There may be up to 10 expiration months, none further out than 60 months. Strike price interval and continuity rules shall not apply to such option series until the time to expiration is less than 9 months. That's how it currently is now. Bid-ask differentials for long-term options contracts are specified within Options 2, Section 5D2A. Changes. The exchange proposes to amend current text of Options 2, Section 5D2A and Options 4A, Section 12B to amend the timed expiration term of LEAPs on index options from 9 to 60 months to 12 to 60 months. Likewise, the exchange proposes to amend the time expiration for strike price interval, continuity rules, and bid-ask differentials for LEAPs on index options from less than 9 to less than 12 months. Today, market makers and lead market makers are not required to make two-sided markets and quarterly option series, any adjusted option series, and any option series with an expiration of 9 months or greater in equities, ETFs, or indexes. With this proposal, market makers and lead market makers are not required to make two-sided markets and quarterly option series, any adjusted option series, and any option series with an expiration of 9 months or greater in equities and ETFs. With respect to indexes, market makers and lead market makers would not be required to make two-sided markets and quarterly option series, adjusted option series, and any option series with an expiration of 12 months or greater. The exchange proposed to add rule text within Options 2, Section 4 and 5 to make it clear a lead market makers and market makers obligation, respectively, to make two-sided markets with respect to LEAPs. So basically, as far as your equities are concerned and ETFs, market makers and lead market makers are not required to make two-sided markets and quarterly option series or any other series basically with an expiration of 9 months or greater. So before, it was 6 months or greater, moved it to 9. And then on this one with indexes, previously it was 12 months, or it was 9 previously, we're moving to 12. So now it's no less than 12. That's basically it. I mean, I'm basically calling bullshit on this one. There's not really a reasoning that they're doing this. They claim it's to allow for longer leaps to accommodate customer demand. So what you're fucking shamming? You can see this long into the future? But anyways, implementation, it should be ready on or before September 30th. Now, this is the important part of why you need to read through the entire filing, because a lot of people will be like, oh my God, it's immediate effectiveness, and their titties start lactating, and then by the time you get to the end of the filing, yeah, it's even though it's effective immediately, if they specify an implementation section in the filing, September 30th, oh my God, yet another rule we have to wait on. But yeah, and this is great. And by the way, no rule is going to make this go. Is going to start the MOS, okay? Unless it's margin related, there's like really no chance. The rules, the good thing about these rules is we're seeing how they are squeezing them, so to speak, out of their hiding spots. They're going to have to self-inflict their own pain. It's going to be their decision. No one's going to hold their hand and force them to cover. So keep that in mind. These rules are just to see how they're getting. It's like hide and go seek with the hedgies, basically. They hide somewhere in a corner, and then, oop, an SEC005 pops up. You know what I mean? So hang in there, everyone. Hope we have a good rest of the day. Jack to the tits as always.